What's good, everybody? This is Dre at Just Dre 365. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I'm using the Elgato Stream Deck XL to improve my live stream production workflow. I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy out there. With COVID-19 and social distancing, it has changed the landscape for a lot of things. As a freelance video producer, most of my projects are done in person. It was very rare that my clients have requested me to live stream. And when they did, it was something pretty basic. More or less me just showing up with a camera, filming the management team, and we're broadcasting that signal out to the workforce that couldn't be there in person. Now, moving forward, live streaming has taken on a whole new meaning. People are required to produce full content projects with everyone being remote. Luckily, I'm familiar with live streaming based on the previous clients, but now I just have to step my production game up. When live streaming picked up a few months ago, I was using my mouse and keyboard to click through scenes. And as you can tell, that can be very tedious, and you can also miss a couple things. So after doing some research, I came across the Elgato Stream Deck XL, which allows me to pre-program my scenes into the Stream Deck, and I don't have to worry about looking on my keyboard and using my mouse to try to find the next scene that I want to go to. Let's head over to Wirecast, and I'll show you how I set up a previous live stream production. Now that I have my Stream Deck open, and I have Wirecast open, I'm going to start to program my Stream Deck. So the way I like to do it is the first row I like to reserve for all my camera shots. The second row I like to leave blank. The third row is where I start to plug in all my assets, whether that be the intro video, outro video, or the B-rolls that I'm going to play during the live stream. So the first shot I'm going to bring in is going to be the person conducting the interview, which is DJ Heat. And so I'm going to look for the Heat only PSD that I created before. And another thing, sorry, I forgot to mention this. When you're bringing in these shots, the little sections dedicated on your configuration board can either correlate with the grid position, which is down here, or for me, I like to use name to make things much easier. And so the next shot is going to be the one shot of DJ Money. And then the next shot is going to be the two shot or the two shot overlay. So let's find it, two up. And as you can see, as I'm pulling in these shots, the Stream Deck XL is automatically updating. So now I'm going to start to pull in, I'm going to pull in the intro shot. So that's going to be the first album. And then the next shot is going to be now I'm going to start to pull in B-roll that I know that they're going to talk about. During the pre-production meeting that I had with DJ Heat, she mentioned that DJ Money, one of his first albums was Nas It Was Written. So I went ahead and started to pull some B-roll for that. And also pull some, I knew they were going to talk about Foxy Brown, so I pulled B-roll video for that as well. So let me go and plug those in. So now I have my photo and video assets plugged in. So I think I am ready to go. But got to do one last thing. I'm going to add in the go button. Obviously, you need that. And I'm also going to add in the auto live button. So I typically switch to auto live when I know I'm just going to do a series of B-roll, and I'm going to be switching between a lot of photos in the video. And so now it's just a one button press. And also, as you can see on my Stream Deck XL, everything has already been updated, ready to go. So now we're just ready to start our production. So in the past, prior to using the Stream Deck XL, I used to have to go through and press each scene to bring up. And as you can see, that can be very tiresome, or you can forget where the scenes are because the order that they're placed in. And when you're trying to find something, it can just be when you're trying to look around on your screen, you might forget something, you might not know where it is, or you might have forgot where it's at. So yeah, this is how I was producing live streams a few months ago. And as you can see, I'm just going through the shots, how you normally would go through the shots, and you're just queuing them up, getting ready for them to go. And so what I like about the Elgato Stream Deck is that I don't have to worry about fishing for shots anymore and looking for them. I just know that they're there. And I can just easily just go to my Stream Deck because based on the way I have it set up, I already know where my shots are going to be or the particular areas on the Stream Deck. And now we're all ready to go. The Stream Deck is configured. Now let's get ready to start the live stream. So I already know first up is going to be out the gate it's going to be DJ Heat's intro video. And so now I know we're ready to go. We do our countdown, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. We're live by now. And then so now all I got to do is just hit the go button, and that's it. We're going live. She's talking. She's doing her video intro. And once the intro's almost done, I already know I'm just going to bring up Heat. She's going to be next. So I can just look on the board, hit the Heat button, get ready to go. Intro is over. Now I just go. Boom. Now she's talking. She's getting ready to bring in her guest. So I already know she's getting ready to bring in her guest. So I'm just going to get the two-shot ready. Finally, she brings in her guest. They're talking, exchanging pleasantries. Everything's fine. Everything's looking good. And so finally, now we're going to go into a single shot of DJ Money because he's talking about him and what's going on, yada, yada, yada. So now we're actually going to go back to the two-shot. And this is where DJ Heat's going to ask him about his first album and what he likes about the album. And so now this is typically when I will start to put on the auto go button because I'm going to be doing a lot of switching at this point. So now he's mentioned that Nas was written was one of his first albums. So I'll hit that. That's automatically live, ready to go. Just a one button press. Okay, now they're talking. They're going back and forth. Okay, now she's just asking him about some of the places he's been, the people he's worked with. So now I just get to finally just hit the buttons and we're good to go. And so now they're still talking. Okay, I need to queue up a video. They brought up, something else. So now I got the video playing. It's just hitting the buttons. Now we're good to go. Boom, boom. Playing the video. They're talking behind the video. I can just bring them back up. We're good to go. Matter of fact, instead of me going through this demo, let's pull the actual live stream that I produced.
So pretty much everything you heard from that era on has been like me and him just cooking. And so when it came to Shine, that was like my first chance Atlanta gave me to do it. So once we got to Warner and they start asking about records, like, yo, who got this record? Who did this record? Who did that? And Wale and the team was telling him, like, Money has the drive. He did a lot of this. He did that. He produced this. He wrote that. So they were like, yo, come on. So they gave us like a 6-week kind of thing. And we just started cooking.
As you can see throughout that video, I was doing a lot of switching between the various assets. I know this is a real quick video on how I utilize the Stream Deck XL to improve my live stream production workflow. I hope this video gives you some idea of how now you can utilize the Stream Deck XL when you're producing your live stream workflow.